Okay. Now little more about the agar-agar from Gelidium and Gracilaria, which are red algae. Now you know that it is already used as a medium to grow microorganisms in the laboratory under a culture in a petri dish. This is already discussed. But apart from that, the agar-agar is used in food industry. You can ask me which food industries. Correct? It is used in the manufacture of bread, in the manufacture of pastry, taste buds on, in the manufacture of ice cream, in the manufacture of jelly, in the manufacture of cheese, okay, and also used in fish and meat canning while packing them, while the meat is being preserved and packed. And we have an interesting point about agar-agar which I wanted to discuss here. Agar-agar is called as Japanese isinglass. We have nothing to do with the glass, mirror, anything here. The word isinglass is a gelatin-like substance which is sticky, which will bind the organisms, which is actually obtained from the bladders of fishes that hold air. So we have bladders of fishes that hold air bladders. We get a sticky gel-like substance from those bladders which are dried, powdered, and whenever we mix it with water, we get agar-agar. Gelatin, okay. So, but agar-agar is also like gelatin, but a vegetarian substitute of gelatin. So you don't need to catch hold of the fishes, okay, from their bladders. You don't need to extract gelatin. We have algae which will give gelatin like substance, so they become vegetarian gelatin substitute. Because of its rich availability in Japan, we call it as Japanese isinglass. So in all the applications which we discussed here, it needs a binding substance to keep them in position. So we use the agar which is obtained from algae instead of gelatin from the bladders of the fishes which hold air. So it is a vegetarian gelatin substitute, and we get a more promising substitute without killing much of the fishes for gelatin. Japanese isinglass.